This is Movie Review. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is magical return to Potterverse. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is movie magic, which is exactly what fans should want out of J.K. Rowling's return to her wizarding world. The special effects in this Harry Potter spin-off are truly special. The beasts are jaw-dropping in their grace and playfully cute. They're fantastic. The look of 1920s New York, full of street life and Ford automobiles and under-construction skyscrapers, is gorgeous eye candy and yet dark and spooky like a Gotham City we've seen before. The main characters, this time they're people we haven't previously met in a Rowling book, cast a spell through excellent acting chemistry. I like them so much that I'm already looking forward to their next adventure. There are a lot of other characters, too. Too many, in fact, in one of the year's most overstuffed storylines. It's like the filmmakers thought the saga size would shrink to fit 2 hours, like it was one of protagonist Newt Scamander's unusual creatures fitting into his magical suitcase. The good news is that Rowling, who wrote the original screenplay, and director David Yates, who helmed the final 4 Harry Potter films, create a world that warmly reminds us of the Potterverse but without repeating themselves. Oscar winner Eddie Redmayne, The Theory of Everything, plays Newt, who comes from England to 1926 New York, 70 years before Harry Potter ever arrives at Hogwarts. Newt is a magizoologist, and animal lovers are going to love him as much as they'll love his critters, like Niffler, a big-snouted burrower with a taste for shiny coins and jewels. Newt is essentially an animal rescue specialist, traveling the globe to locate magical beasts so he can better educate the wizarding world about these creatures. Fantastic Beasts is inspired by a Harry Potter textbook introduced in the first movie, The Sorcerer's Stone, as a chronicle of creatures observed by Newt across 5 continents. Newt never intends to visit New York for an extended stay, but when a few of his beasties escape his kooky suitcase, the chase is on in a city already on edge, with resident witches and wizards attempting to live quiet lives but finding it impossible. A mysterious entity causing unexplained acts of destruction in the streets might expose wizardry, and there are already anti-magic crusades forming, Salem-like. Trying to manage all of this is the Magical Congress of the United States of America, or MACUSA, which governs all things magic in the US and which wonders if Newt and his beasts might be responsible for recent disruptions. Some of this gets confusing, but each of these subplots are filled with side characters and some great actors. Like Samantha Morton as a strict orphan runner and anti-magic leader, Colin Farrell as MACUSA's secretive head of security, and Ezra Miller as a disturbed teen orphan looking out for little ones. But wait, there's more, like Jon Voight as an evil newspaper tycoon with a son shooting for political power that smacks of Trumpian overtones more than Rowling probably intended. Phew. Editing in the writing process could have strengthened the story structure, like deleting Voight's storyline with a tweak or two. All these side characters never overwhelm the 4 main characters who will charm viewers. Redmayne makes his animal-loving scientist as awkwardly nerdy with humans as he is gentle and understanding with the beasts. Watching him simulate an odd mating ritual, meant to lure a rhino-like creature with an explosive horn, is among the comic delights. As Jacob Kowalski, a no-major, the US term for a muggle, or non-magical person, actor Dan Fogler is a perfectly astounded everyman type once he's tied to Newt through a switching of their identical suitcases. Okay, not entirely identical, Newt's suitcase is a wonderful device for housing creatures, as a portal to other places and other surprises. Catherine Waterston, Inherent Vice, as a witch and MACUSA employee who investigates, guides Newt through New York's magic world, and stunning singer-actor Alison Sudol as her mind-reading sister who's fascinated with Jacob's no-major qualities, complete our quartet that is the story's focus. These 4 actors working as a team, and Rowling's writing in the climactic final act, so satisfyingly tie up all loose ends that it's easy to forgive some of the story bulk. It's enchanting, romantic, dark and retains that Potter-like spirit. The finale is the kind of transformative magic that can only be found at the movies, and this one shows potential for more fun chapters.